Hello, this is Amanda with From Where I Stamp near Kingston, Ontario. And today we are going to be looking at Stampin' Up's kit, specifically the Cozy and Bright kit. So this kit here makes cards, and they're just gorgeous because they have the orange and cinnamon sticks. So there's 12 cards and 12 envelopes. I'll show you some of the pieces in the kit here in just a moment. And this is just the lovely instructions. So it's colored instructions, tells you what you need for each card, and then instructions for how to put the cards together. So I put one card together already, but we're going to do an alternative because I love the kits, but you can do so much more with them as well. So there is a stamp set. Let me pull it up this way instead. This stamp set, you can see it better. I love the Orange You Glad It's Christmas. Isn't that awesome? So then it comes with a clear block. So if someone hasn't stamped before, they'll get everything they need to put these cards together. And then a Poppy Parade Stampin' Spot. And when I put my kits together, I use the larger ink pads because that's my preference. And then a sheet of dimensionals, some twine. We're going to need these. These are some die cut labels. Then these are stickers. Some great stickers here. These ones are die cuts. So they're already pre-colored, ready to go. The card bases, they're all the same, but I love the gold fleck. It's so sparkly. And then we have the envelopes. I'm just going to put this back in there. And then we have the envelopes, and they're white. Oops, white on the inside, and they're white. And then we have the orange and some greenery on the front. All right. And you can use those envelopes for other projects. Where's the card? Ah, there's the card. So here is the card. I love the oranges. It does make me think of Christmas and with the cinnamon, and I guess we get clementines in our stockings for Christmas. So it does make me think of Christmas. So there's all the pieces together for this kit. We are going to use some of them for a scrapbook page. All right, move some things around here. We need the stamp. And I'm going to use my own block to show you the difference between the two blocks. This is the block that came with the kit. This is block D that you can purchase from the annual catalog. So you can tell the two thicknesses. There's a little bit difference, but the size of the block is exactly the same. Or maybe just a little bit. This might be a little bit longer, depending, but roughly it's about the same size. It's just a little bit thinner. I find this is a little bit easier to hang on to, so it's my preference. All right, so I already have the scrapbook layout laid out here, and we're going to use some Painted Christmas Designer Series paper. It is in the July to December mini catalog. And it's a carryover from last year. Sometimes Stampin' Up! Will do that with some of the products. And we have the last chance products being announced on December 1st. So you want to keep an eye out for that too, to see what items in the mini catalog are sticking around. So I have my oranges, and I've I fussy cut these from the card base. So I've cut out around all of these. I just sat in front of the television and cut them out. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. We're going to put it together. Something like this anyhow. Oh, come on. All right, so we start with our pine cone base. Then we have some evening evergreen cardstock. And you could start with some basic white cardstock, but I thought it was too bright. You can also start with a base color. So if you wanted to do early espresso, or Evening Evergreen. What's nice is, let me get the instructions. The back of the instructions here, where is it? Maybe you can see that. Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Evening Evergreen, Garden Green, Poppy Parade, and Pumpkin Pie. So those are the colors in the kit. So when you get one of our stamping or our crafting kits or card kits, it will tell you what you need for colors if you're wanting to add on. Now there's also a coordinating stamp set that works with the painted Christmas paper, and it is Christmas to Remember, or Christmas season, and then the seasonal label dies. They're in the annual catalog. And then there's one other stamp set, which is the Christmas to Remember, with all the sayings. So you could use these with this card as well. So if you wanted to extend the kit, you could add on some items like the designer paper and need some dimensionals here. I guess I don't want to use all of them that's in the kit. So I just have some black dimensionals. We'll use those. But if you wanted to extend the kit, I'll have a link of the products used to create the scrapbook page, and also a link to the kit down below in the description. So then if you're in Canada and if you wanted to place an order with me, then you'll find that link down below. And then I'll also have a link to join my email list. So if you wanted to be informed when the last chance list is released, I can send you that link. So that link to join my email list will be below as well. All right. So I used the black ones just because they were the first ones I could grab, but it's nice to use some darker ones with darker cardstock. Generally with a scrapbook page, you're not going to, look between the layers. You usually don't on a card either, but it is nice to have, let's do down here first. It is nice to have some darker dimensionals. So I'm prepping this for my Christmas photos or my December photos. So documenting my December, taking photos of any just everyday stuff and maybe how much snow we got or freezing rain, hopefully not the latter. And maybe how we decorated the Christmas tree, not maybe, but how we decorated the Christmas tree this year, and how Griffin's going to open the presents and just destroy them all, because that's what my dog does. So back to the page. We have this orange, which I'm going to tuck right under there, and I don't want this white piece to be on here, like I'm going to say the wrong word, but lined up, going up and down. Turn it off kilter a little bit. Now I probably should have put this greenery behind it, but because it's still wet, it should be okay. Put that there. And then I wanted to put, and you can use glue dots as well instead of liquid glue, whichever adhesive works best for you when putting together the project. The kit doesn't include any other adhesive other than the dimensionals. So you would need to add that to your list of items. There, we'll put that there. Okay, so this went up here. And then I had these together, I think, up here. Do I want to put them over here? No, I think they work better there. Okay, I'm just going to glue this on first. Actually, what did I do that for? Let's glue the bigger one on first. And just slip it on behind. So all these pieces I'm gluing on right now are from the card base. And I didn't sorry, I should say, I only used one card base to create all these pieces. So it's not like you have to sacrifice more than one card if you're wanting to make this layout. Now, if you're going to do a double layout, you may want to do 2 cards. And I tried to save the gold flecks, but I couldn't think of a way to save them. So I decided that we're going to use some embellishments here in a minute. But let's get the sticker going. So this is a die cut sticker, and you just pull it off and it's ready to go. You just toss out the backing. We're going to stick that right there. We're going to grab the dark dimensionals. Oops. Put them on the back here. Okay. So maybe this will be a Christmas baking layout. I'm not sure what I might use for this. Or maybe I'll talk about simmer pots. Like, I don't know if that's the right word for them, but you can simmer some cranberries and cinnamon onto in a pot on the stove, and it makes your house smell amazing. All right, so now we're going to do a little stamping. Because this only has greetings, but they would be perfect for scrapbook pages. So I'm going to do All Is Cozy and Bright. Let's do that one. The card I had, what one did I use? I used Orange You Glad It's Christmas. Now with photopolymer stamps, I do recommend having some kind of cushion to stamp with. So this is the deluxe foam mat from the Stamparatus. Get this out of my way so I don't get it covered in ink. And why I say some kind of a foam mat is this doesn't have much of a cushion, so you get a better stamped image if you have something underneath. All right, now I'm going to do the one closer to me so I can try and line it up. Good enough. And then the Simply Chamois is great for cleaning. Just a little bit of water and your stamp is nice and clean. And I like putting my stamps back right away so that I don't misplace them. And then for these, or for this title, come on, you just pop it out. And we're going to glue it right at the top. And then once I decide what photos I'm going to put on my layout, then I'll add a journaling block. And I'll probably put that here, or I may take over part of this and put a smaller photo. It just depends on what photos I end up using for the scrapbook layout. So this is the Cozy and Bright kit. It's $32 Canadian plus shipping plus taxes. And this is a great way to create some 12 cards. So you're ready for Christmas. They don't take very long to put together. The instructions are all there. But you could sacrifice one card and add some designer paper and some cardstock to create a scrapbook layout. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day.